This is Al Husby for YouTube. A video on flashlights and their location on the shotgun system. A viewer just sent me a question about why do you have your flashlight attached to the very bottom of the magazine tube on the shotgun. He says I would benefit from a side located flashlight, and I agree with him. It's a nice technique. By the way, this gun is unloaded, alright, and what he says is why I could employ my thumb to turn on or turn off the flashlight. Well, the reason I keep it here is simple. I used shotguns professionally once in Metro Police, and I'll tell you what, I like a closer grip to my body. I don't like to the forend, the very end of the forend grip in shotguns. I don't like that. Alright, so I mastered my technique, which is I hold the forend where I really like it, and I activate the flashlight with my index finger. So I don't have a problem doing this, alright? So it's a matter of preference. This is not better or worse than the other technique. I really think you should go with what you really do well. No negatives on the side or on the very bottom. I would say if you do very well with the thumb activation, that's pretty good, alright? Go for it. A little bit about this flashlight. This is a 200 lumen flashlight. It's a set of 3 flashlights. I bought it in Lowe's, and it's a Cree. Very well built. I would say very nice package. Ideal for night safety. Tough aircraft grade anodized aluminum body. Emergency strobe lights, scratch resistant, polycarbonate lens, weather resistant, high and low beam, impact resistant. So here's the flashlight itself, and here's the flashlight attached to the gun. It is strong enough to hold the punch of a 12 gauge. I have tested. Okay, I had a very complicated system before. You had a wire, and that thing, when I shot the Magnum 3 inches, that thing fell off to the ground. This one is very sturdy, and it just used like what you use to hold a scope, alright? And the look of it is pretty nice, and if you want to keep one in your pocket, you can defend yourself with these edges here, alright? So I kind of like this one. As you can see, I put my polymer stock back, removed the foldable one. It's just 2-3 times a year I change this thing. So just for the sake of it, I like to change the look of my gun. But I always train with what I have, and I like investing in my own stuff. This is a very cheap investment, but it's very, very useful. You don't need to point a gun to a person to use this flashlight. You can turn it, you can turn this flashlight, and you hold it down, and you're still going to see something on your way. Alright? See that? And again, I always say that when I'm in front of my camera, if I point the gun at my camera, be sure of something. If this camera is not moving at all, I don't have a person behind this camera, so don't come with, you shouldn't have pointed the gun to the camera. Well, you know what? This is my video, and you're not going to tell me how to proceed in my video. I assure you, there's no person behind this camera. Alright? If you don't like it, it's your problem. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. But if you enjoyed the videos, thank you very much. God bless you. God bless America. I don't mean to be rude. It's just that a lot of people are just waiting for that moment when you're going to do something. They see it's part of the YouTube creed. A lot of people that compare pointing a gun to a lens, again, with no person behind the camera, compared to accidental shooting at the range. So this is a whole different thing. I'm sorry, and I just want to pass good information, and believe me, this is nothing like an accidental shooting at all. And if you can see, I kept my finger off the trigger at all times.